something like that. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I just wanted to share a funny story that happened last week and also help you guys understand that it is okay to say no in your business and mean it. As always, guys, if you do enjoy my content, please do like, subscribe, and share, and let's get into it. So when you start an online business, you will find that you get reached out to across all platforms from people who are trying to sell you their service. So LinkedIn, Facebook, and surprisingly now just my straight email have all been ways that people have reached out to me to try to sell me their SEO, their video editing, things like that. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. They got to hustle too. It's absolutely fine. But some of these people do not take no for an answer, and that's what we're going to get into today. One of the main categories of freelancers that reaches out to me as an affiliate marketer are solo ad providers. Now, solo ads, if you're not aware, is basically you are paying somebody to send your affiliate link to their active email list with the hopes that they will opt into your email list, buy, and then become part of your affiliate ecosystem. Now, while it sounds all well and good in theory, in practice, from what I and many other affiliate marketers have found, it is really just a cash grab, and you really don't end up with any good results. I'm not saying that all the solo ad providers out there are scam artists or anything like that. What I am saying is if you're just starting out and you have a small budget, it's really not the way to go. So a solo ad provider reached out to me on Facebook and was trying to sell me a service. I told him no. I told him I don't bother with solo ads, the negative ROI, and I'm not interested. And of course, in true salesman fashion, he did not take no for an answer. He sent me snapshots of reviews and things like that and kept pushing the subject. So me being sarcastic as I am, I messaged him back and said, okay, fine. Do I get to try it for free to see if your email list is worth anything? Now, I thought it was obviously sarcastic. However, he did start to explain why he couldn't offer his services for free. To which I responded, yes, it was sarcasm. My point is I told you I'm not interested, and yet here we are. That finally got it through his head that I was not going to buy from him, and he did back off. Now, typically, if someone will not back off, if they are really, really pushy, if they just will not take no for an answer, I will just straight up block them. Now, again, this is a pretty common sales technique. Salesmen are always taught not to take no for an answer. Many sales scripts talk about getting past objections and things like that. So I do not actually fault these people for being pushy and doing what they think is best as far as the sales perspective. But for me, and to work with me, I don't like pushy people. So it is usually easiest just to block these kind of people. Now, obviously, if you start going down that rabbit hole, you're going to start blocking a lot of people. And maybe down the road, you do want to look into solo ads, and right now it just isn't what's best for you. And you can always tell them that, like, at this moment, it's not really in my field of vision, but maybe in 6 months, reach back out to me. They'll usually back off a little bit at that point as well. But when you're first starting to build a business, you don't really know where the ROI is going to come from. You don't really know where the best investment of your capital is, especially if you have limited capital to invest. So it's very, very important to learn how to say no. And one of the things that I tell most people is sleep on it. So you'll get people reaching out to you. They're trying to evoke your emotions so that you'll just click on whatever, you'll buy right then and there. Always sleep on it. When you're in a heightened emotional state, you can't really make good business decisions. So sleep on it, then decide if it's what's best for you. And then be aware of your budget. So don't let them control the conversation. If you know that you can only spend $100, but they're trying to give you a good deal for $150, don't do it unless you actually have it available. Go ahead and just say no, set that expectation, set that boundary, and go from there. So often when we're starting out, people use FOMO to try to really get us to spend a lot of our money in the very, very beginning. And while it works for some people, that's just not what we're about. Either myself or in the Passive Buddies community, we're about helping people build long-term sustainable businesses. And what that means is not relying on these external sources and throwing money at it and hoping that something sticks. So hopefully that helps, guys. Like I said, I just thought it was funny. Again, I do not fault the solo ad provider at all, but just because that works for them doesn't mean it's going to work for everybody. And again, if it doesn't work for you and they're just not getting the point, just block them. It'll make your life so much easier.